Hey guys, good morning. It is bright and early. We've been up since about 6:30. And I am very surprised that we made it out of the house and we are 15 minutes early to their dentist appointment. Very surprised because we have not had to get up and get out of the house early like this since before spring break. So like the last time they went to school, that was the last time we had to get up early and be ready and out of the house. And that wasn't even all of us had to be ready, just they had to be ready for school. So 3.5 months. And you would think 8 o'clock's not bad, like that's a decent appointment, but to get 4 children ready and yourself, you know, that's up. You got it? Does it fit or no? I moved my steering wheel cover from the Pilot to the van. I know you have to stretch it, but almost. Maybe it doesn't fit. Maybe it doesn't fit. Look, he's sanitizing the door.
Okay.
It's open. I'm gonna go see if
go check it before more people get in.
Okay, we had to stop to put gas because we were already only on like 50 miles headed over here, and Andres was in the car for almost 2 hours. It was, I don't know, today was, we love their dentist. They're an amazing pediatric dentist office, but today they were running a little bit behind, and which is fine because we were the very first ones in the office, and so we got in and out without really having to like be around other people. But it was like they wore masks, and actually the assistants were wearing double masks. They were wearing an N95 and a surgical on top, and then they were wearing face shields. So, you know, I mean, it was as clean as it could be. They were sanitizing even before the dentist came in. He came in with a big bottle of sanitizer, and he put sanitizer in everybody's hands, and he was like, I have to be able to shake your hand. He's funny. And so we're all rubbing, then he shook everyone's hand. It was cute. So anyway, 0 cavities, which is what I always strive for. They said that. Yeah, what did you get?
I'm about to Bobby.
Yeah. Did you have cavities?
Yes.
You did? No, you didn't. Do you know what a cavity is? Did you have a cavity? No, you didn't. Did y'all have cavities?
No. Mommy.
What?
Me and Maddie got the same thing. They're called fish eggs.
I know, Maddie told me that they grow in water.
Uh-huh. It's like those dinosaurs things that you got us.
Cool.
Remember?
Well, then make sure you put them in water when we get home so they don't end up all over the place.
Right.
It's a cute dentist office. They give them like a little token after they're all done, and it's funny because Emmy's 10.5, and first they gave one to Autumn, and they didn't give one to Emmy, and they were like, do you want one? And she's like, okay. Like, I think they start to get to that age where they're like, no, I'm good, thanks, but she still enjoys stuff like that. So I'm like, soak it up while you can, because there was a girl next to us that was a teenager, and I can't even imagine those times, honestly. The way she was speaking to her mom, and the way she was just like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, oh gosh, it's not gonna happen in my household. I just can't even imagine getting to that point. But we're heading there. We're starting to get those preteen years, so I'm holding on to every ounce of child that I can. So anyway, 0 cavities, which like I said is what I strive for. Maddie got sealants put on her adult molars, and we're good until the next 6 months. So that makes me feel a lot better. I felt like a crummy parent for not getting them there sooner, but it just, you know, was what it was with coronavirus. Luckily, the time away didn't have any effect on their teeth. He said they're brushing and flossing very well. Everything looked good. So check one thing down, and it is rainy and gloomy and nasty outside, and I was thinking here we were gonna have a pool day. And special shout out to my grandma. Happy 80th birthday, Grandma. We love you very, very much. I cannot believe you're 80. That is so amazing. I hope she has a wonderful day. Happy birthday, Grandma Bob.
6 hours probably, right?
Happy birthday, Grandma. I hope you have a great birthday. Me too. Me too.
I have a coffee, which is just some coffee, and I poured it over ice to like flash cool it, which you can tell is already gone. But I also have 2 tablespoons of half and half, and about 1.5 tablespoons of the caramel sugar-free syrup, and 1 sweet and low. So it's pretty sweet. The caramel and the vanilla, really any of the sugar-free syrups that I have over there leave like a weird aftertaste. So you have to be careful not to put too much. But I've been using half and half instead of regular creamer because it's only 2 points. It's like a point per tablespoon. So, you know, if you can even do, I don't even know if they have like a lower than half and half. That wouldn't be as bad. I just like the creamy texture to it. So then what else I did is I had some of my pears were starting to get little like brown patches on them. So I cut off all the pears that were still good, which was a good majority of them. And I popped them in my Instant Pot. And then once they were done, I put them in the food processor, and I got 5 things of baby food for Everly. So I knew these would be perfect little size. I weighed them, they're each about 3.5 ounces of actual food. And if she doesn't take that all in one sitting, which sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't, then I'll just pour some out and give her some and then save this for later. But like 5 little portions, which is pretty cool. So she's never tried pears before. What better way than to home make them? It is now 3 p.m. and we have done nothing, which is totally fine. We were up early. Everyone was like in their rooms chilling, playing their games, watching TV, whatever they wanted to do, and I was on the couch. Didn't take a nap, but I felt really blah today. Nothing, like the weather's super ugly, keeps going in and out of rain, just really, really ugly. So we're just chilling. My brother and Melissa are gonna bring the boys over in a little while, which is gonna be their last sleepover for a while because they're going with their other parents for, I'm stuck on that, for the entire month of July. So because of that, the girls won't get to see them. So they're going to have their last sleepover for a while, and so we're just kind of waiting for them to come, and I'm just getting some dishes cleaned up that were here from yesterday and this morning's breakfast, because I honestly just did not have energy to like do anything with them when we got back from the dentist. Just totally not used to waking up early anymore, so we got to get in a better habit of that, because I know I would feel better. And I made some coffee, and I put that sugar, I think I just showed you guys, I put that sugary stuff in it, and it made it taste gross. So totally wasted my coffee. Totally, because I did not like the caramel flavor. I don't know what the heck, it like leaves this strange taste. Maybe it needs to be blended. Let me know if you guys use those Torani syrups. I just haven't been able to get into using them, and I don't know. So anywho, that's what we are up to right now. Nothing spectacular or special, just trying to straighten up a little bit before. I hate having a dirty kitchen trying to like make dinner and whatnot, so I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Nothing deep cleaned or anything, just cleaning up enough to get by for the next meal. Run away.
Listen, we're gonna when you and me are the only ones in my room.
Okay, everybody is laying in the living room. They're watching Dora the Explorer with Andres. Andres is gonna sleep with them in there tonight. Don't ask, I really don't know. I'm about to edit the vlog, and yeah, they've just been watching movie after movie after movie. I feel so bad because the weather was horrid today, and the pool took a beating. Anytime it rains, the pool takes a beating. It throws off everything and makes the water a little cloudy. Tips if you have something to combat that other than covering it, because we need to get a better pool cover. The cover that it came with like fits but doesn't stay on, especially if it's super windy and it continues to blow off. So I need to invest in a better cover. If you have a recommendation, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, they couldn't swim or really be outside. It was super muddy in the backyard, nasty up front. So they've been watching movies and snacking and all kinds of fun stuff, and now they're all laying in their sleeping bags, again watching Dora the Explorer. So I'm going to take this opportunity to edit. It is 10 p.m. and yes, they are still awake. That is what cousins do when they're over. And then I think I'm gonna go to bed. Andres originally, like normally when we have anybody spend the night, they sleep in the girls' rooms because they both have full-size beds, or they will all bunk up in Maddie's room. Or before, like now they could sleep in the playroom. They could all lay on sleeping bags in the playroom. They're not quite old enough to lay down here while we sleep upstairs quite by themselves. So we don't do that. In fact, this is the first night that they've slept downstairs. Normally we have them upstairs in beds or on the floor in one room. They all cram next to each other. And actually normally Autumn will go to her room because she's usually asleep before, but the last couple times she spent the night in my mom's house, she slept with the big kids, and that's what she wants to do. So they lined up all their sleeping bags and they're going to sleep downstairs. That's what they want. So Andres volunteered himself because I will die on the couch. I can't. He loves the couch. To me, the couch is comfortable to lay on, but I would not. Anytime I ever have fallen asleep on it, like to take a nap, I wake up with a crick neck, my back's sore, super hot and uncomfortable. And so like, it's not happening. I was just gonna make them go to their rooms, and he was like, I'll sleep down here with them. I said, okay, have at it. So you will find me and Everly upstairs in my bedroom, and all the rest of the kids and my Hinbini down here in the living room, which will be glorious for him tomorrow, I'm sure, because I'm sure they'll be up at the butt crack of dawn wanting to play games or whatever. Tomorrow we'll have a good breakfast, probably like potato and eggs or something like that, and then I'm gonna go pick up balloons for my grandma. I got her to like the big 80 with a whole bunch of rose gold balloons. I hope she likes them. And make my relish tray. That's what I'm contributing to the party tomorrow. It's not even a party, it's just like a get together at Nin's house, but I need to put that together and make sure everyone gets ready, and then we'll head over there and it'll be a grand day. I can't believe my grandma's 80. It's crazy. I talked to her today to wish her a happy birthday, and she's like, I know, I never thought I would make it to 80. And I'm like, Grandma, that's like a huge landmark of your life. I feel like 80 is the new 60. Like, I feel like a lot of people live, and I think it's just mostly because like my grandpa passed away at 69. He had lung cancer, and so I think for my grandma it's more like she's surprised she's made it this much longer than my grandpa did, which is so sad. It, you know, it just breaks your heart. It really truly does. But she's 80, and here are the fireworks already. With the fireworks already, I can only imagine what the 4th of July is gonna be like if we've been hit this hard from COVID case increases from Memorial Day, and then like passing it on, possibly some protesters in there, you know, and just the whole thing. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Texas definitely goes big or goes home, and now we're gonna be stuck at home in quarantine, Texas, because nobody knows how to follow rules. And not even going out, because I've contributed to that too, but wearing masks. Nobody wants to wear a mask. Texas is like full on, this is my right and I don't want to do it. And apparently so is Arizona and Georgia and Florida. Everyone there does not want to comply with mask wearing, and now we're taking a beating for it. You know, that's one thing that I have not stopped doing, is wearing a mask. And it's a catch-22 truly, because there are so many negatives to wearing a mask when you're around other people, and there's so many positives. And it's just like, it's a huge debate, and people have turned it into such a political thing, and the whole thing is just like insane. It's insane to me that this is going to be in our history book and we're a part of it. It's just like 9/11. I open up the kids' history books and there is 9/11, and we lived through it, like my generation, and this is just one more thing. And you think of these things and you're like, this is something that our grandparents, our great-grandparents worked through and made the ultimate sacrifice for us to have these things not happen again. And here we are. And oh my gosh, it's just, here are the fireworks. They will go all day every day until 4th of July. And then sometimes, especially with New Year's, they'll even go a couple days past that. Anyway, I'm all off talking about all kinds of things. Happy 80th birthday to my grandma. I cannot stress that enough. I'm so like giddy that we've had another amazing year with her, and I can't wait to celebrate her tomorrow. So anyway, I am going to call it an early vlog so I can edit the vlog from yesterday, and with the anticipation that we'll be up probably early tomorrow. And I'm exhausted, honestly. Like, that coffee, I never got to drink most of it because that Torani or Torini, whatever it is, syrup just totally jacked it up. So I'm definitely looking for some Weight Watcher friendly alternatives for just a basic creamer, because I could definitely do like half, like in just regular coffee, not espresso. Instead of a full Premier Protein, I could do a half of one and be fine, or even a quarter, and it would give me enough sweetness and stuff. But I don't always want to waste a Premier Protein every day, you know. Sometimes I want just a basic cup of coffee. So if you have any suggestions, half and half is pretty good. I'm thinking maybe I may just try half and half and a sweet and low or something, or like a swerve, and just see how it is, because I thought the caramel flavor would be great and it just gave it a weird aftertaste. And now we have all these skinny syrups that I don't know what I'm gonna do with, because Andres doesn't like them either. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to edit. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Also, can we just appreciate the fact that my bill is legit $100 more expensive this month than it was last month. I usually pay anywhere from $55 to about $63 a month in water and sewage. We don't have gas or trash in that amount, because I know some people have to pay gas and or there's trash. We don't have gas, and our trash is separate. But it's $100 more expensive, and that can be graced and thanked from our pool. So $100 to fill up, I guess, is not too bad. Plus, we've been watering the grass like crazy, because that's when we got the grass, right around that time. So yes, that is how much it cost to fill up an 18 feet by 48 inch pool, in case you're wondering.